What if I told you that the secret to mastering your mind, unlocking emotional freedom, and transforming your mental health lies in ancient philosophy, one that has stood the test of time for over 2,000 years? Imagine if you could face life's toughest challenges with unwavering calm, let go of anxiety, and find purpose even in the most chaotic moments. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, here's the twist. The answer isn't some trendy new self-help method or life hack. It's Stoicism, a powerful mindset used by the likes of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These ancient Stoics didn't just survive the chaos of their worlds, they thrived. And guess what? You can too. In today's world, where we're bombarded by stress, expectations, and constant distractions, Stoicism is more relevant than ever. But how can it help you right now in your daily life? Well, I'm about to reveal 6 Stoic practices that will completely revolutionize your mental health. These practices aren't just ideas, they're actionable tools that will shift the way you respond to stress, adversity, and even happiness. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could change the course of your life. Ready to uncover the secrets of the Stoics? Let's dive in. Negative visualization, the power of imagining loss to appreciate what you have imagined. For a moment that everything you love, everything you've worked so hard for, could be gone in an instant. It sounds unsettling, doesn't it? But here's the strange truth. This exercise might just be the key to unlocking a deep sense of gratitude and mental peace. Welcome to the world of negative visualization, a powerful Stoic practice that encourages you to face the worst-case scenario, not to cause fear, but to help you truly appreciate what you have. At first, the concept might seem counterintuitive. Why would anyone deliberately think about loss, suffering, or hardship? Isn't that just inviting negativity into your life? The answer lies in understanding the impermanence of everything around us. By contemplating the worst that could happen, you are training your mind to cherish the present moment. Whether it's the job you love, your health, or the relationships that bring you joy, negative visualization helps you recognize just how valuable these things truly are before they are taken away. This is not about preparing for disaster in a fearful, paralyzing way. It's about creating space for gratitude. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca didn't wait for misfortune to strike to appreciate life's fleeting beauty. They practiced negative visualization regularly, reflecting on what might happen so they could better handle life's inevitable challenges when they did occur. For example, think about the people you care about, your friends, your family. Now, imagine the pain of losing them. While that thought is deeply uncomfortable, it can also bring a surge of appreciation for the time you do have with them. You may find yourself calling a loved one more often, telling them how much they mean to you, or consider your job or your home. Imagine what life would be like if you suddenly lost them. The thought itself may encourage you to value your work more or be more present in your daily life. The power of negative visualization is not in focusing on the negative, but in confronting the impermanence of life with clarity. When you know that everything is temporary, you stop taking it for granted. In fact, by considering the worst-case scenario, you give yourself permission to enjoy the best-case reality. It's a practice that allows you to detach from the anxiety of losing control and instead embrace what's in front of you with more presence and appreciation. The next time you feel overwhelmed or dissatisfied with life, take a moment to imagine what you would miss most if it were gone. It might just make you realize how precious your current situation really is. Negative visualization doesn't just prepare you for the worst, it teaches you to cherish the beauty of what you have right now. Second, premeditatio malorum, anticipating hardship. Life doesn't wait for us to be ready. It throws challenges, roadblocks, and surprises our way, often when we least expect it. But what if you could face these moments with a calm mind and a steady heart, no matter what life throws at you? Enter premeditatio malorum, the Stoic practice of anticipating hardship. It's a simple yet profoundly powerful technique that prepares you for life's inevitable challenges before they even arrive. Imagine this. You're about to step into a stressful meeting, have a tough conversation with a loved one, or face a personal challenge. Instead of getting lost in fear or anxiety, You take a moment to rehearse in your mind how you will handle the situation. You visualize the worst-case scenario and think through your response. The brilliance of this practice lies in its ability to reduce your emotional reactivity. By mentally preparing yourself for adversity, you diffuse the shock and stress that can come with it. It's like having a mental safety net ready to catch you when you fall, so you can handle the impact with grace and resilience. Think about it. When you're caught off guard by something unexpected, your reactions are often impulsive and emotional. Premeditatio malorum helps you break that pattern. It doesn't mean you're hoping for the worst. It's about embracing the reality that hardship is a part of life, and by acknowledging it, you can act with intention rather than panic. This mental rehearsal strengthens your emotional resilience. You become more adaptable, more composed, and better equipped to face whatever challenges come your way. The practice is a powerful tool for building mental toughness. Instead of being blindsided by stress, you are ready to tackle problems head-on with clarity and calm. So, how can you start using premeditatio malorum in your life? The next time you feel a difficult situation approaching, take a moment to visualize it. What's the worst that could happen? How will you respond? By running through your responses ahead of time, you prime yourself to act with wisdom and purpose, no matter the outcome. In a world full of uncertainty, this practice gives you the peace of mind to know that you're ready, no matter what happens next. Prepare yourself now, and watch how much stronger you become in the face of adversity. Third, amor fati, loving your fate. What if you could change the way you see every setback, hardship, or even failure in your life? Imagine transforming every obstacle into an opportunity, not to avoid but to embrace. This is the profound wisdom of amor fati, a Stoic principle that encourages us to love our fate no matter what it holds. At the heart of Stoic philosophy, amor fati invites you to look at life not as something that happens to you, but as something that unfolds for you. Whether it's a success, a failure, or a moment of pain, this mindset teaches us to accept everything exactly as it is. Instead of resisting life's struggles, the Stoics taught that we should love them because they are essential to our growth. Every difficult moment is a chance to learn, to evolve, and to emerge stronger than before. When life doesn't go as planned, when you face unexpected challenges, amor fati encourages you to stop seeing these as negative events to avoid or fight. Instead, it asks you to shift your perspective, understanding that adversity isn't something to fear. It's an invitation to become more resilient, to discover hidden strengths within yourself, and to grow from the experience. This practice is revolutionary in a world that often tells us to fix everything that goes wrong. The Stoics, however, didn't just accept the chaos of life. They embraced it with open arms. They understood that resistance only amplifies suffering. When you fight against what's happening, when you wish things were different, you're only adding to your distress. But by accepting and even loving your fate, you free yourself from this burden. You stop fighting the current and start flowing with it, using each challenge to sharpen your inner strength. Imagine looking at a bad day, a personal loss, or a failed project, and instead of feeling defeated, you feel empowered. You recognize that this setback is part of your personal evolution. It's not something to avoid or resist. It's something to love. In this way, you create a mindset where nothing is truly bad, just another opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Adopting amor fati doesn't mean passivity or resignation. It means actively choosing to love what comes your way and using it as fuel for growth. Embrace everything life throws at you, good or bad, because in the end it's all part of your journey to becoming the person you are meant to be. The dichotomy of control. Focus. Master your mind by letting go. Ever feel like life's chaos is spinning out of your control? Like no matter how hard you try, there's always something that slips through your fingers? Well, what if I told you that the key to overcoming this frustration lies in one simple yet powerful concept, the dichotomy of control? In Stoicism, this principle is the bedrock of mental clarity and emotional peace. It teaches us a game-changing truth. We only have control over one thing, ourselves, our thoughts, our actions, our responses to the world around us. Everything else, it's outside of our control. The moment we begin to recognize this divide, something remarkable happens. We stop wasting precious energy on the uncontrollable. Here's the secret. By focusing solely on what you can influence, your mindset and behavior, you regain power over your own life. No longer are you a victim to external circumstances, other people's actions, or the whims of fate. Instead, you become the author of your own story, the captain of your emotional ship. Take a moment to think about all the things you stress about every day. Maybe it's a boss who doesn't appreciate you, or a global crisis that you can't solve. You might lose sleep over the actions of others, or obsess over outcomes that are completely beyond your reach. Stoicism asks, why bother? The Stoic response is clear. Let go of what you can't control. There's nothing more liberating than recognizing this truth and stepping into the freedom it offers. Let's break it down further. Imagine facing a tough situation, an argument with a friend or a frustrating work deadline. The first instinct might be to control everything, change their mind, force things to go your way. But you can't control their thoughts or actions. What you can control is how you respond. You can decide to stay calm, be patient, or take responsibility for your own behavior. When we fixate on the uncontrollable, we invite stress, anxiety, and frustration into our lives. It's like trying to catch the wind with your bare hands. Impossible and exhausting. But by focusing on what you can control, you regain a sense of mastery and peace. You learn to accept things as they are, rather than constantly battling against them. Embrace the dichotomy of control and watch how your mental health shifts. The noise of the world becomes quieter, the pressure less intense, and your sense of inner calm grows stronger. You'll stop worrying about the uncontrollable and start acting with purpose, intention, and clarity. Life becomes simpler, and ultimately, you become more at peace with whatever comes your way. The daily reflection, evening journaling. Unlock your potential through self-awareness. Ever felt like your day just slipped through your fingers, leaving you with nothing but a blur of moments and missed opportunities? That's where the power of the daily reflection comes in, a Stoic practice that transforms the end of your day into a powerful moment of self-awareness, growth, and clarity. At the close of each day, the Stoics turn to journaling, not to write down fleeting thoughts or random ideas, but to critically reflect on their actions and decisions. Imagine if you did the same. By asking yourself simple yet profound questions like, what did I do well today? What did I do poorly? You set yourself up for self-mastery. Instead of letting the day pass in a haze, you take a moment to dissect it, acknowledging your strengths and identifying areas where improvement is needed. This isn't just about listing your wins and losses. It's about understanding the why behind them. By reflecting with objectivity, you begin to unravel patterns in your behavior, reactions, and choices. This practice gives you a clear mirror to examine your actions and the emotional triggers behind them. With consistent reflection, you start to see where you might be holding yourself back or where you're moving forward with intention. What's the true power of this practice? Intentionality. Every day, you're given a fresh opportunity to be better, to make more mindful choices. The evening journaling session becomes a sacred ritual, not just for processing the day, but for shaping your mindset for tomorrow. It's your chance to recalibrate, plan, and realign with your deeper values and goals. But the magic doesn't stop there. This daily habit nurtures growth at a steady pace. Over time, you'll see how your awareness sharpens, how your mindset transforms, and how small improvements compound into profound changes. You stop reacting blindly to life's circumstances and start taking intentional, conscious actions toward becoming the person you want to be. The beauty of the daily reflection is that it's simple, yet incredibly effective. You don't need to spend hours. Even 5 minutes before bed can open up a world of self-discovery. So, the next time you lie down for the night, take that moment to pause and reflect. Your journal doesn't just document your day. It helps you become the best version of yourself, one evening at a time. Sixth, view from above. How to shift your perspective and find peace. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a whirlwind of frustrations, feeling like your problems are consuming you? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, It's easy to get lost in the chaos of daily life, stress at work, family issues, or personal setbacks. But what if I told you that the key to breaking free from that suffocating grip lies in something as simple as a shift in perspective? Enter the Stoic practice of the view from above. It's not just a technique, it's a powerful mental reset. The next time you feel overwhelmed, take a step back and imagine yourself rising above your current situation. Visualize yourself soaring high above, looking down at the world as if you were a bird. See your problems from a distance, small, almost insignificant in the grand scheme of things. This shift in perception brings humility and clarity, allowing you to realize that your struggles, while important, are just a tiny part of a much larger picture. This exercise doesn't just help you detach from your immediate frustrations, it puts everything in perspective. Your daily challenges become less daunting when you understand that they are fleeting and that life is full of ups and downs, both big and small. The view from above reminds you that you're part of something far greater than your personal struggles. It helps you embrace the vastness of life, where your current issues are only one small piece of the puzzle. By adopting this higher view, you can release the grip that these petty concerns have on your emotions. Instead of being consumed by stress, you can maintain a sense of calm, knowing that you are just one part of an ever-moving, ever-changing universe. It's about finding peace in knowing that what seems huge today may be irrelevant tomorrow. The beauty of this practice is in its simplicity. You don't need any special tools or complicated rituals, just a moment to breathe, shift your mindset, and reflect. The view from above is a mental technique that aligns with the Stoic ideal of mastering our responses to the world around us. Instead of getting caught up in the small details, you free yourself from the noise and focus on what truly matters. So next time life feels overwhelming, remember to rise above. Zoom out. Look at your situation from a broader perspective and find the calm amidst the storm. By practicing this simple yet profound exercise, you'll regain your emotional balance and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose and peace. As we wrap up today's exploration into Stoicism, it's clear that these ancient practices offer more than just philosophical wisdom. They provide tangible, actionable tools to revolutionize our mental health. By integrating Stoic principles like negative visualization, premeditatio malorum, and the view from above, you'll be better equipped to face life's challenges with clarity, calm, and resilience. These practices don't promise to make life perfect, but they empower you to respond to adversity with intention, control, and purpose. Remember, it's not about eliminating discomfort or trying to avoid pain. It's about changing your perspective and learning to embrace life's inevitable ups and downs. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that determine our happiness, but how we choose to respond to them. So, if you're ready to transform your mental health, start small. Try one of these Stoic practices today and notice the shift in how you navigate the world. The path to emotional freedom starts with the decision to take control over your mindset. Thank you for joining me today on this journey to unlock the power of Stoic wisdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more life-changing insights. Drop a comment below and let me know which Stoic practice resonated with you the most, or if you've already begun implementing any of these tools. Until next time, stay strong, stay mindful, and remember, your mind is the one thing you can truly control. Make it work for you. 4,